day for seniors. There's a lot of excitement over the approval of over-the-counter hearing aids. Consider 48 million Americans have hearing loss. Our friend, Savvy Senior Editor Jim Miller, is back with advice on choosing the right ones for you. And hearing aids, Jim, first of all, it's good to see you again, man.
You too.
Hearing aids are traditionally thousands of bucks. So how much can people save going over the counter?
Yeah, so it depends on the kind of hearing aid you get, but on average, about $3,000.
Wow.
So over-the-counter hearing aids, they range anywhere between $200, as low as $200, up to about $3,000. So the average price is about $1,500. The prescription hearing aids average about $4,500, so there's a big gap there. So it's a big savings.
What percentage of Americans have hearing loss that are not bothering to get hearing aids?
Yeah, that's a good question. So the National Institute of Health has a statistic that says about 80% of people that could use hearing aids don't get them. And about half of Americans over the age of 75 have hearing loss. And there's a lot of studies that have been done that show that people that have hearing loss that don't get hearing aids develop dementia much quicker.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So who is the ideal candidate for these over-the-counter hearing devices?
Yeah, so these hearing aids are specifically designed for adults that have mild to moderate hearing loss.
Okay.
So what does that mean? So mild to moderate hearing loss includes trouble hearing or understanding conversations, especially in noisy environments, having trouble hearing over the phone, or if you can't see who's talking. If you need higher volume on your TV, radio, or music than other people, that could be a sign of it. Or if you have to ask others to speak slowly or repeat themselves, these are all signs of mild to moderate hearing loss. If your hearing loss is more severe, these aren't the right hearing aids for you. You need to go to an audiologist to get those.
Interesting. Okay, and what about, can you take a hearing test on your own?
You sure can. There's a whole bunch of different online and app-based hearing tests that you can test yourself. Two that I like, one is called Mimi, and the other one right there is called Sonic Cloud. They're app-based. You can get on there and you can check your hearing to determine exactly how bad your hearing loss is.
If you look at that list you showed earlier and you determine, yeah, I probably have moderate hearing loss or low hearing loss, what should you look for in an over-the-counter device?
So several things. One of the first things you need to look at is the return policy. So you want to get a return policy that has at least 30 days or more. Hearing aids are hard to get used to. It's not like eyeglasses that you put on and you can see. With a hearing aid, your brain has to adjust to it, so it takes time to develop to be able to get used to that. So you want to check the return policy. The setup is also important. Most of these over-the-counter hearing aids work with a smartphone or a computer that you need to use to adjust the hearing aids. If you're not tech savvy, you don't want to get that. You want to get a hearing aid that you can adjust actually on the hearing aid itself. And you also want to check the batteries. Are they disposable batteries or are they rechargeable batteries? Those are three aspects that you want to check on.
You've already touched on a few, but what are some extra features you should look for that, or maybe they have, that you can use on these?
Yeah, one of the most important is to get a hearing aid that has Bluetooth capability or connectivity. So it connects to your smartphone, it connects to your TV, it connects to your tablet or your computer. So you can hear directly into your hearing aids like you're wearing ear pods or a headset. You also might want to get a hearing aid that has telecoil capabilities. So if you like to go to the theater or you like to go to museums, you can check in, you can tie in with the audio in those locations. Again, it gives you that sound directly into your hearing aids. Those are two real popular features that you should look for.
And people always want customer support. What kind comes with these?
So it just depends on the hearing aid that you get. I mean, some have great customer support that will stay with you the entire time you have the device. Some, it's limited, and some charge. You just need to check on it.
Such a serious issue, especially with, like you mentioned, with the dementia aspect thrown in. Jim, we appreciate you. Good to see you again. Always great information from Jim Miller. For more information on over-the-counter hearing aids, you can go to KFOR.com for seniors or check out Jim's website at SavvySenior.org. Always great info with Jim.